You said something, Shelton, and this is what I've been saying. We're saying the same thing, and this is what I'm gonna talk about. You said if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Right, Shelton Moore?
Exactly, sir. Exactly.
All right. Now, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what Shelton Moore just said. And that's what I'm talking about with Crawford, brother. If he had all the ingredients to be in Spence 3 years ago, 2 years ago, that's why you're laughing, Shelton. You know where I'm going with this thing here. Why did he go to Victor Conti if whatever he was doing wasn't broke? You see how logic, y'all got to make the rules apply to Crawford too, brother. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But whatever Crawford was doing in 37 fights, it was working. It wasn't broke, but he went over there with Victor. And I'm trying to get the answers right now. Why did he go over there if his strength and conditioning wasn't broke?
What did I tell you was posted in my favorite team, the Oakland Raiders, my favorite team? What's posted in the locker room? You remember what I told you?
Something about if you cheating. I forgot, man.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
So now you saying Bud cheating. It ain't me that's saying it. You saying your man
I ain't
Crawford
saying that
cheating.
man cheating. Look. They had urinalysis after that fight.
Ooh.
If the test was dirty,
who had
the
urinalysis?
people came back and said it was dirty.
Shelton
I've said this once. I'm going to say it one more time slowly. Until that man pops dirty, I'm not going to say that man is dirty.
I got you. But I have to ask you, who had you said the urinalysis came back. Who did?
You can look up the protocol of the Nevada State Athletic Commission. They test immediately after the fight. They test.
Right, but wait a minute. The Nevada State Athletic Commission do not test for performance enhancement drugs or illegal substances. They don't test for that. They only test for barbiturates, cocaine, marijuana, different things of that nature, like a pre-employment drug test.
And like I said before, that's on them. If they say they want a clean sport, they need to enact the protocols to clean it up.
I got you. I want to play something, Sheldon, that was from the Netflix special. Let's hear what Victor Conti has to say about all of this stuff that he was doing so that you can understand where all the controversy is coming from when you're talking about the test and athletes not testing positive until you believe that they're cheating.
Guy, in terms of the weight training program, Trevor Graham really was kind of the front man as a coach.
And then Victor Conti, you'll be high on the pharmacology.
Taking growth hormone, taking insulin, EPO, taking the clear, and we created a calendar.
So when you're on steroids, you have to have a plan that goes with the medication. It was thrilling.
You know, more does not mean better. This is how you optimize the drugs.
They had a system. I got me a real connect, a real doctor, until I found out Victor wasn't a doctor.
Did you hear that, Shelton?
Yes, I did, sir.
Okay, he said it was HGH, which is the human growth hormone, EPO, insulin, and the clear, which I told you earlier, the clear was undetectable and the cream is also undetectable. So when you keep on saying until a fighter or athlete tests positive, you ain't going to believe, they ain't going to test positive when the guy himself tell you he made the drug so that the undetectable substance can beat what's in the system. And don't take my word for it. Look on your screen one more time. Victor Conti says in February of this year, time for boxing to get woke. Even the most stringent VADA testing can be circumvented by smart cheaters. And then moving forward in the second piece of that same sentence, he says, after the words March 25th, substances like IGF-1 LR3 are powerful and undetectable. That's what Victor Conti said. We got to take the man word. He's an expert. He's a scientist.
Exactly. So my whole pushback to this conversation is this. If this is what Errol Spence and his team believes, the same information that you're putting out on this podcast, if Errol Spence and his team believe that, then they need to get on the stick. Because if you go in there and fight this dude again, and he on all this shit that y'all say he on, he gonna beat your motherfucking ass again.
Hey, that's why I recommended that Spence go over to the snack program itself.
He better get on the stick. He better get on the stick.
But here's the thing, though. I am not saying anything, is illegal that Crawford is doing. I am saying I'm highly suspicious, and Victor Conti gave all of us permission. He said it himself in an interview 8 years ago. I can roll the tape back. He says that anybody that's associated with me, they should be suspicious. The fans of boxing should be suspicious of him. That's what he told us we can do, and that's what we're doing. Now, you said something that was interesting. You said that basically you don't have a problem with it because if Spence team had a problem with the whole thing with Crawford and them, they should do something about it. But my question would be, why wouldn't Crawford fans have a problem with it? Why wouldn't you have a problem with him associating with this guy?
I can't speak for all Crawford fans.
Why you don't have a problem with it? Why you don't have a problem
with it? Because number one, I watch boxing. Number one, like I said, I participated in the sport for 7 years. I love the sport and I love to be entertained. I'm not in the ring taking no punches. That's on y'all. Y'all getting paid millions of dollars to do this shit. It's not like y'all doing it for free. You're getting paid. So if you believe that the guy you finna compete with has a competitive advantage, you better step your game up and get that same advantage to make it a more competitive fight. If you don't, whatever happens to you is what happens to you because you signed up for this.
I got you. But I know you don't have a problem with it as a Crawford fan, with him rolling with Conti and being in a business relationship with him and taking his supplements. Let me ask you a question on that. And this is just us men, because Terrell Barnes is a man, I'm a man, you're a man. Most people that are watching are men. You wouldn't marry a woman. You wouldn't marry a woman who you known had AIDS, would you?
Oh no, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't marry a woman you knew had AIDS, would you, Sheldon?
Oh no, hell no. Who would? Nobody would.
All right then. That's what we saying, bruh. Why don't logic kick in with this situation, bruh?
Well, see, here's the logic that I'm using, right? Errol Spence is a professional fighter. He gets paid very well to do what he does. Now, let me ask you this question. What makes Errol Spence different from anybody in the NFL, in the NBA, Major League Baseball, the UFC, that's competing in this sport, getting paid for what they do? And all of these dudes we've known for years have all tried to get competitive advantages. So I'm going to reiterate. If you believe that the guy you're fighting in December or January is using something to give him an advantage, the logic I use in my life, I'm going to try to get that same advantage, or I'm going to try to do more. Because we're not fighting for bragging rights, and we're not fighting for who's the best, because that era's past. You know that. You know that. I know that. We fighting for money.
Got you. Let me get this super chat again.
A whole lot of money.